So new tonight, a deal has been reached to help Connecticut cash in on gambling. It's a major push for sports betting and plans for another casino here in our state. Our chief Capitol reporter Susan Raff is live at the Legislative Office building with details and reaction. Susan, this has been talked about for quite some time.
A very long time. In fact, that's all we heard about. Certainly at the start of the legislative session, they talked about plans for a third casino or what could be a fourth casino in Bridgeport. They also talked about sports betting, but nothing seemed to really go anywhere with that. Now, however, it seems they're ready to roll the dice and make it happen. Could there be another casino coming to Connecticut? There's a deal on the table to build one in Bridgeport. A bipartisan group of lawmakers have reached a compromise on a wide-ranging gambling bill for a casino and sports betting.
No one gets more revenue than we get from the tribal nations.
The tribes are a big part of the deal. MGM is not in the picture.
They're not interested in Connecticut revenue or Connecticut jobs. They're interested in jobs and revenue from Massachusetts and New York. MGM does not care what happens here in Connecticut.
Senator Kathy Austin says the Mohegans and the Mashantucket Pequots would be given exclusive rights to spend a minimum of $100 million on an entertainment and gambling facility in Bridgeport. In return, the tribes would control sports wagering at their two casinos, as well as through mobile apps and online. The state gets a part of the action. 10% of table revenues at Bridgeport, 8% of sports betting, and 10% of internet gambling. What's not in the deal? Off-track betting. Sport Tech, which has rights to wagering for horse and dog racing, is left out. And the Connecticut Lottery will only be able to put their own games online and nothing else. The tribes are getting ready to build a third casino in East Windsor. Is a fourth too much?
I think it's a conversation that should be had and considered. From the data that I have seen and the research over the last few years, both by the push by MGM and from the tribes about expanding gaming, that there is the opportunity for increase in casinos that wouldn't necessarily completely cut down on the existing tribe casinos.
So it appears that the long stalemate over whether Connecticut should have a Bridgeport casino and sports betting may be over. In fact, some are going full speed ahead, calling for a special session to take up this proposal. That may or may not happen. We'll have reaction to that at 6. Plus, why Governor Lamont is not fully on board with this latest development. We are live at the Legislative Office building in Hartford. Susan Raff, Channel 3 Eyewitness News.